Hi there. I'm kind of waiting for the sunlight to come back. There's no sun. And I need the sunlight so that the video looks brighter than this. This is too natural, as I always say. But you know what happens with the sun? Sometimes it just shows up and sometimes it hides behind the clouds probably, and it looks very dim. So we're going to talk. Let me try keeping this very short. Let me just try. Okay. Now, there's nothing wrong in trying, isn't it? We can always try. If it doesn't work out, it's just fine. We will try again another day. But I like to make short videos and not a 20-minute video. And I try every day and I fail. So today I'm here to try again. Let's try again. Did you listen to that song? Did you like it? That's one of my favorite songs. I've got a lot of favorite songs. In fact, I was just talking about the songs which I like to sing in the coming weeks, and some of the Hindi songs. I was telling that there are three things which make songs so special sometimes, very rare that is. Look at the gray, look at the silver color. I often tell you, but you hardly ever get to see it. So today I've combed it this way. Usually I'm very lazy to do this because combing like this means you need the comb, and I hardly ever use the comb. So that's the reason I don't comb it upwards like this. And I've got a lot of forehead, as you can see. That means it's all intelligence. And I like to comb my hair like this, but very rarely I do it. The reason is, there are two reasons. One is sometimes it gives me a headache when I comb it upwards, and the second reason is that you need comb and a little of grooming time as well, and I'm very lazy to do that. So that's about it. Okay, so let's talk about I was telling you there are three things about a song. One is the music, संगीत जो हिंदी में बोलते हैं. दूसरा है बोल, मतलब लिरिक्स. तीसरा है क्या कहते हैं, सुर, मतलब melody. So if a song has all the three, that is the melody, the music, and the lyrics, it's a formidable combination. It's very, very different. So there are some songs like that in Hindi which I just made a note of, which I'll be singing in the coming days. Okay, तीनों एक साथ, सुर, संगीत और बोल. Can you just imagine how beautiful it's going to be when you sing such songs? It'll give you a dash dash dash. I'll not say those words again. This is a very clean videos that I'm making, and I'm not supposed to use most of the words which are not meant for children probably. Okay, so one of those songs is आदमी जो कहता है, आदमी जो करता है, जिंदगी भर वो पीछा करते हैं. That's a song which has got the beautiful lyrics, music, and melody. So we'll sing that. Another song is I forgot the lyrics. Don't worry, I'm coming back with those three songs in the coming week. And if you have any choice of such songs which has good melody, good music, and good lyrics, like Speak Softly and I Love You So, Where Do I Begin? There's so many old English songs which got the combination as well. So if you have anything in your mind, please do share it so that I can add it in my list and have them sung for you in the coming days. Okay, I take great pleasure in singing such songs. Often you would see that I end up singing sad songs. The reason is not that I am very sad. I'm not sad. Of course, there have been a lot of experiences in my life which can make me sad, but basically I'm a very I have developed a very strong resilience. Resilience means I just come out of it stronger than before. So that's why the grace of God and But I love singing sad songs for this reason. It's got beautiful lyrics, it's got meaningful lyrics, and it's also got the best melody, you can say, and the third thing is, of course, the music. So when you have all these three things going together, you get one of the best songs, whether you call it a sad song or just anything, whatever you like to call it. It's best. So today let's get serious and talk about the topic that I said today. Where does the enthusiasm and the energy go, which we had in our younger days, in the 20s? What happens to us when we enter 30s and especially the 40s? What happens to that energy and enthusiasm? Where does it hide? I want to answer that question. We all have, especially probably I'm talking to people in their mid 30s or in the 40s as well. We want to be energetic, we want to be enthusiastic like we used to be in our youth, if I can say, because this is also youth. As I said yesterday, old age is always 5 years ahead of me. That's how we have to live, and for that I spoke about it yesterday also, that your body will not go with us, or always, not always, but your mind can make it that way. So that's a secret about it. So what happens to the enthusiasm, to the energy that we had in our 20s as we get into our 30s and 40s? Where does it go? That's a question I often think about, and I've been trying to find an answer to that. It's very difficult because whenever I come across someone who has so much of energy, basically I am a very energetic person and a bubbly nature and very enthusiastic about life. But many times I feel that it's been getting lost with age. And in the sense, now we are more serious kind, and we contemplate on serious things, and suddenly when you start talking, like you have seen most of my videos which I make. But apart from that, what happens to your enthusiasm after a certain age? That's a question. So when I thought about it, I felt that it is because we are too matured after our age. We are in the stage of maturing, and as you mature, what happens is that the things that matter to us now and the things that matter to us in our 20s are totally different. Take for example, you were so excited about watching a movie, you were excited probably, I mean with exceptions, you were excited about going out, going shopping probably, and there's so many things which we did in our 20s which we no longer prioritize in the 40s. We are more like living for somebody else than living for ourselves, and when living for somebody else, we are kind of sacrificing these pleasures which we had in our 20s. Probably it could be so. You think about it, okay? Some problem with the light, so that could be one reason, but there are many other reasons as well, like responsibilities that come up after 40s, after 30s probably. We had very less of responsibilities in 20s, and that gave us a lot of time to engage in other activities which were fun loving. But as we get into our 30s, we are less into our 30s, we are more responsible, and we don't spare much time for the fun activities which keep us enthusiastic. That's it. That's a basic thing. Apart from the health issues, if you have anything, it's this that makes us less enthusiastic. And then we take up on the people that we have usually seen in 40s, how they behave, and we try to be like them. And while doing that, we sacrifice a lot of our nature, the true nature. If you are of bubbly kind, like how I am, you tend to look upon other people as examples, and you think, oh, in 40s you are supposed to be like this. And unknowingly you take up a lot of their attributes, their habits probably. So that could be one reason. So tomorrow, since I said I'm going to keep it short, tomorrow I'll be back with some other points on this. Think about it. We want to be enthusiastic at all ages. What we were in our 20s, why should we not be in our 40s as well? Good things, whatever we had in our 20s, why do we just have to let it go because we are 40 or 45 or whatever, or 90, whatever? One thing is enthusiasm and energy. When you enter a room and you handle life in a way that you have so much of energy and enthusiasm, that means people want more and more of that attribute, I feel, today. Even if there are a lot of conflicts and problems, we want a group of people, more number of people who are enthusiastic and at the same time mature. So in 20s we are less matured, and we don't know how to channel our energy and enthusiasm. Whatever we had, we are more of restless and impulsive. There are so many aspects which we know we had in our 20s which we are better off with age. So why not utilize that with that maturity and still retain our enthusiasm? That's the question. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. So I think this is short today. I'm leaving you on this note. The thing is that I don't know, there's nobody to tell me that you're supposed to stop it here. So I just go on and on and on. Okay, so let's put a stop here, and we will probably continue with the same topic tomorrow or speak on something else tomorrow. Have a good day. Today's Thursday.